Hello, guys. My name is Maxwell Boonstra. I am a recently graduated PSU student. I'm just finishing up my business minor. Um, and yeah, I'm just here to introduce myself with the video project. So, yeah, as far as the Myers-Briggs test, I got INFP, so introvert 22%, intuitive 10%, feeling 9%, and perceiving 3%. So that kind of was interesting to me. I didn't really find anything too interesting about it. I have done this in the past, and I'm pretty sure I got this same thing. Um, but I did that probably 4 to 5 years ago. So yeah, all of like the careers and descriptions were, I guess, somewhat accurate. It mainly just kind of taught me things that I feel like I've already realized about myself. So that was interesting. Um, some of the famous INFPs were all very like creatives and thought makers, either fictionative or in real life. Um, so I thought that the funniest one was ET. So that was funny. Um, as far as the big five personality assessment, I got you are relatively open to new experiences. You tend to do things somewhat haphazardly. You tend to shy away from social situations. You are neither extremely forgiving nor irritable. You aren't particularly nervous nor calm. Definitely feel like that adds up for me. Yeah, I try to just keep a level head and go one step at a time as far as my endeavors, either creatively or in my actual job, my real life job. And then I didn't really know how to report on the values card sword, so I'm just going to read off a couple of the ones that I agree with. Um, the ones that were most important to me were challenge, creating balance in one's life, creativity, originality, curiosity, rewarding and supportive relationships, quality, excellent through work, hard work and commitment, vision, seeing the big picture, and personal growth and learning. And then the ones that were least important to me were like faith, fame, success, solitude, contemplation, spirituality, power, influence, wealth, material well being. So I feel like those add up for me as far as being a I'm a graduate from the BFA art practice program. That's a like basically a creative field, and then I have a business administration for my minor. So originally, I was graphic design when I started at Portland State, and I realized I like to do stuff with my hands a lot more than doing stuff like on a computer. So I mainly work in like painted stuff, painted my shirt. I do sewing, I do textile work, I do music videos, photography, music. Kind of try to have all my cards not in the same basket. So yeah, that's kind of why I feel like this thing didn't really, I guess, teach me that much about myself, is because I already I'm trying to figure myself out through my own creative work. So it's kind of like this was just telling me stuff that I already kind of knew about myself. Um, as far as the next question, it says the three organizations you think you like to work for, and or why would you want to have your own business. As far as the three organizations, I said Prime Cut Bags, it's a Portland bag manufacturer. Actually, have an interview with them this week on Thursday. Machus, which is like a high-end boutique that creates garments in-house as well as sells different clothing brands from all around the world. Kissing Booth, which is a vintage shop that has they repair their own garments as well as they source their own vintage garments. But my main dream is to own my own art studio slash clothing brand, and then use the funds from that to buy or thrift materials to help youth um, realize that they can create whatever they want in a safe environment and not have to worry about getting all the materials. And then as far as my reflections, I feel like these tests told me things that I already knew about myself. I don't really like to go off of tests like this. Like I've had to take ones for ADHD or depression or something like that. And it's like I'm already learning these things within myself. So why do I need a computer or a questionnaire to teach me something about myself that I already know? And sometimes you have to pay for that. Um, and so I think this kind of led me to realize that I'm much more of a cooperative person. I may micromanage or lead people, quote unquote, to do things that they haven't done before to try to realize things about themselves. but I don't think that inherently makes you a leader or a manager. Those are kind of just labels and job titles that realistically mean very little in a creative environment. Like if I manage someone, they're not getting to their full creative potential. So I think being friendly and supportive of people's wildest dreams and ideas allows you to be a good leader in a creative space and not micromanaging them and only allowing them to do things certain ways. Like that allows you to see their dreams come to fruition and to see them grow rather than like you have to do XYZ and then you need to do ABC. That's just like micromanaging and you're not going to learn the creative things that you could have learned from just experimenting as much as you can. So, yeah, sorry I went a little long. I just got into a new apartment, so I didn't have Wi Fi for a bit. So, posting it now.